Welcome back everyone. It is night 2 of the Australasian 50 Lapper Speedcar Championship here at Murray Bridge Speedway. Had an awesome night last night for night number 1. We ended up getting P2 in our first heat from 7, and we actually ended up winning our second heat from the outside pole. So yeah, really happy with that. Able to move forwards massively in that first heat, and yeah, I was just biding my time because the cars in front were just getting a little bit tight, and I was like not wanting to risk my equipment, and like there was a few points there where I could have made the move, but I didn't want to risk my car and risk tearing gear up in the first heat. Like, our goal this whole weekend is just to finish, seeing how our weekend played out last meeting, and yeah, our weekend goal is just to finish this week. So yeah, got P2 in the first heat, and then the second heat, obviously being outside pole, just got the jump and managed to lead it from start to finish, and yeah, brought home a heat race win, which yeah, was really emotional, as you can tell from the last video, and just being able to give that to my team, and just as like a thank you to them, and a thank you to everyone who's just helped out the last couple of weeks getting the 51 machine fixed after the Australian title. And yeah, it was just a bit of a thank you to them, and being able to do that, I was really happy. So ended up being highest points man for the feature race and started off the pole. And unfortunately, when we started the feature race, straight away from the start, the left rear shock actually failed, and for the whole feature race I technically had no left rear shock. It was absolutely rooted. So yeah, I felt as if the car wasn't right from the start, and as the race went on I started adjusting my shocks, and it started to work a little bit, because obviously starting off pole, dropped back a little bit, and as the race went on I could feel the car not reacting how I wanted it to react, so I started adjusting the shocks in the cockpit, and yeah, it started to feel better. But obviously as the race went on, the left rear shock just kept getting worse and worse, because it was just failing more and more. And yeah, which is a shame, because obviously starting off the pole and having that happen to you before, like basically the light even went green, it failed. So that's a real shame. At least we know what the problem was. We know why it was dumping so hard on the right rear. So yeah, put the spare shock on this morning when we did our maintenance, and hopefully that's the end of that, and we can just move on from there. So yeah, obviously moved backwards a little bit in the feature race because of the shock not performing the way it should, and the car was just a handful. So ended up finishing 6th, which isn't bad. We still finished, and I think we're sitting 5th on points going into tonight. So yeah, really happy with that. And our heat draws are already out. I think I'm out of heat 2 out of 3, I think it is, and then heat 4, I think it is, out of 6. I'm not sure, but I think that's what I read this morning. So yeah, that's not bad draws, that's pretty good. So as long as we can finish both our heats clean and hopefully move forwards in them, we'll have enough points to direct transfer into the A main. And they got a pole shuffle tonight, so that would be cool to make the pole shuffle. And if we do make it and we can pick up a couple positions in the pole shuffle, that would be even cooler. So yeah, but the main goal, finish the heat races clean, bring the car home, and then get it ready for the big 50 lap feature race. So yeah, we're gonna get the engine heater on soon, driver's meeting is almost ready to go, get my stuff ready to go, and head out for engine starts and hot laps, and then get ready for heat 1. So let's see what night number 2 of the Australasian 50 lap championship brings.
hard charging West Aussies further back in this one as well. As they come out of turn number 4, the green flags waving are underway, and have a look at Payette. One of those West Aussies straight to the front, and he goes through turn number 2. Yellow lights are on. Here we go, take 2. Heat number 4 here this evening are underway. And O'Connell gets the best of the start. Tom Payette around the outside of Melissa Crouch, and he'll slot into second as they go through turn number 3 and 4. Down there on the bottom, Bo Doyle goes past 2 of them. In turn number 4 went past Payette and also Melissa Crouch. Bo Doyle is fired up this weekend in the WA number 51. But out in front it is all Casey O'Connell, Bo Doyle second. Then it's Tom Payette, Keenan Fleming in the 26 slides by Melissa Crouch. There's a Queenslander leading a trio from Western Australia through turn number 4. Casey O'Connell the leader. Bo Doyle fastest lap of the race. In fact, O'Connell responds. Last time by, O'Connell, Doyle, Payette, Fleming, and then Crouch, who's under attack from a couple of other Western Australians. Tyson Bryden and Nick Rowe this time by. It'll be 6 laps to go. The Western Australians are everywhere here as they go through turn number 3 and 4, John.
Yeah, but it's the Queenslander that leads the way. Payette has a bit of a half lose coming off turn number 4. Bo Doyle picked his pocket, was able to drive underneath him early on in this race. And a little further back, we can see Keenan Fleming holding down 4th. And quite a battle going on for 5th, 6th and 7th between Bryden, Rowe and Crouch. With Troy Jordan a little further back. But here comes Buddha. The barnstorming Buddha pulls the trigger. He gets through into second. He's trying to squeeze Bo Doyle going into 1. They continue to go at it. The gloves are off here. This is sensational midget action. Our leader up very high. It's really starting to push up the track, isn't it? And here comes Fleming. Crackers is weighing in on this. Oh, look at Bo Doyle. They touch. Oh, Fleming almost spun the car. The white flag coming out. It's heat race of the night. Payette looks a little too loose. Doyle now sizing him up, but he can't get it done and out in front. It's all the Ipswich flyer, Casey O'Connell. He's going to grab maximum points in this one. Heat number 4 of tonight's program. Tom Payette for second, Bo Doyle third.
So, a little bit of a recap. Heat 1, we had I don't know what failed. I think it was either spark plugs, leads, or the sensor. Car just started running with a miss, but we came in, changed those 3, went out for Heat 2, just made it out in time, and started P6 and got up to second at one point, but ended up finishing third. So, yeah, on the move in that one. And because I kept it going in Heat 1, and it was the last lap, I took it out of gear, shut it off, but because I rolled around the track with the car shut off on the infield, I managed to cross the line in last place and collect those points, and we actually made it into the pole shuffle, which we didn't know. We've already fueled this thing with 60 litres ready for the 50 lapper, and we just found out we're in the pole shuffle. So either this thing is going to be a handful for the pole shuffle, or I'm going to try and move up as much as I can, but worst position we're starting is 8th. So yeah, the boys are working hard, as you can see, working their ass off. Can't thank my crew enough. They've worked so hard tonight, and yeah, they're going to get this thing dialed in, and we'll head out to the pole shuffle. That's me. I'm going to go. Let's see how we go.
How are we looking in turns 1 and 2? Yeah, let's light them up. Yeah, you haven't let me down. Top stuff. We go green on pole shuffle. Battle number 1. It's 8 versus 7. Bo Doyle throws in a huge speculator. In fact, it's more than that. He's executed. He takes the lead. The barnstorming Buddha. He'll want to advance from here, but it's not looking good. He's going to dig real deep into his bag of tricks. He squares him up off turn number 2. Doyle's going to cover the low line. He slides himself. Watch for Payette to switcheroo. No, he can't do it. Bo Doyle advances.
So pole shuffle is done. Went out there with a full tank of fuel because we thought that we just went straight into the A-main. We didn't know we made the pole shuffle until the last minute. So went out there with basically an A-main set up on. and second-hand tyres, and actually managed to gain a spot on the shuffle and start P7. So yeah, we're out of 7 for the A. They're calling us up to the grid now. I'm just getting my helmet done, and yeah, 50 laps is a long way. Let's see where we finish up.
sliders yet. We've still got 32 laps remaining. Let's have a look at a replay. Oh, he's got into the back of Harry Stewart.
Yeah, I didn't see that initial contact. I just saw the car bouncing and then taking off. So I didn't actually see him get into the back of the Q7. Just rides over.
Gee, did Harry have an issue, or was he just trying to back off to hit a bit of moisture around 1 and 2?
He wasn't as quick as what Bo Doyle would have expected, that is for sure, because he's basically driven straight into the back of him. That was a wild flip. Oh, Brad Mosen got into the...
I don't even know what to say at this point. I just... Yeah. Was running good in the feature. Feeling comfortable and like got into a good groove and came into the corner. I think it was after the restart, and the car in front just stopped like out of nowhere, and like as if it stalled in front of me on the low line, and I had nowhere to go, and put my foot on the brake and there was nothing there, and just ran straight into him, and that's all she wrote. So just can't apologise to my team enough and everyone involved the last couple of weeks. Like last weekend was shit, and all we wanted to do was finish. And yeah, it's just a repeat of last meeting. So yeah, it's the off season now. Get this thing rollable and into the trailer, and then head home and assess what we're going to do in the off season. Assess if we have the budget to race next season, or whatever we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if this is it, or if we can. I don't know if we can afford to keep doing this. You know, it's hard on a small family budget, and you can see it's pretty torn up. But yeah, I can't apologise to my team and everyone involved enough. Like, all I wanted to do was finish the A main. We were running good. I think we were in 6th or something like that. Like or 7th maybe. I'm not sure. We'll top 10, and yeah, just restarting the car in front of me just stopped. Like I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it was as if his car stalled, or as if his car just got on the brakes. I don't know what happened. And then I put my foot on the brake, and I couldn't stop in time. And like, I don't know what we're going to do. It's going to have to be something that we assess when we get home, and maybe take a year off and come back when we have the budget again. I don't know. Just have to wait and see I don't know what the future holds. Just have to wait and see. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. that would help. Yeah, if you know anyone that wants to help get the 51 machine back on track next season, feel free to shout out and reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Like, we got everything. So yeah, if you want to be part of this and be here for the highs and for the lows, then yeah, reach out and let us know. And yeah, any help or anything for next season, yeah, would be appreciated. And you know, this isn't how I would like every meeting to end. We just need a clean run. So hopefully this off season we can yeah, rebuild, regroup, and if we do come back next season, hopefully it's a little bit more luck. And yeah, again, thanks for watching, really appreciate it, and hope you all have a good off season. I'll try and get some more videos out over the next 6 months and yeah, see what we can do. So we'll see you in the next one.